What's up, everyone? I'm Jordan, JKU390, and today we're playing Spyfall on Tabletop Simulator. I am joined by fellow TFG member Kyle, GB Kai.
Yo.
We also have Scott from ScottDogGaming. GP for GeniuneParts. And
there's a disappointed did.
And Jesse, PlayerTwoInsertCoin.
No, mister, I expect you to die.
You could call me a lot of vagina.
So everybody grab one card from here.
Okay.
Now,
so we tell everybody who we are, right?
Nope.
What?
Go ahead and put it in your
one?
inventory thing, GP.
I see.
What?
All right. So 4 of us will be the location provided. One person will be a spy. Now, it's up to the spy to determine what location we're at by how everybody else communicates with one another. Whoever we start with will ask somebody else at the table a question, and then they'll ask somebody a question. It can't be it could be the same person, but as long as everybody gets asked a question before the time's up, and then by the end, people either need to determine who the spy is, or the spy needs to determine the location, or nobody finds out anything and the spy wins regardless.
So let me get this straight. We all, the 4 people the people who aren't the spy.
Okay.
They have the same card?
Yes, but they all have different
Okay.
occupations. So if we play with the occupations, then we can use that as well.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so you're going to ask each other questions that are, you don't want to be something that's obvious because you don't want the spy to figure it out, but you also want it to be creative enough to where they can think, okay, this person obviously knows where we are, or if we have an answer that has to do with it, then...
I'm confused. Perhaps we should do like a demo.
I don't get it.
Okay.
So, why don't you start, Jordan?
All right. Then I'll start by asking Scott a question. Scott, in this particular job, or in this particular work environment, do you see a lot of people?
Do I have to tell the truth?
Yes. I mean, I guess you don't have to, but you should, because otherwise people are going to suspect you of...
Define a lot. Oh, yeah. Have I just got to give you an answer?
Yeah.
Kind of.
Kind of. Okay. And then basically now Scott asks somebody else a question, and it goes and everybody...
How would that help
Okay.
you figure out if he's a spy?
Well-
because you asking about his occupation. Okay.
So, yeah, so if it's somewhere where there's, like, nobody, or if there's somewhere where there's thousands of people, and, like, the opposite, you're like, okay, this person might not know where we are.
Okay. Jesse.
Yes.
It's quite a specific one, this.
Okay.
Do you like semen?
Could you perhaps spell that?
No.
Can you use it in a sentence? Yes, do you like semen?
Every day my
I've got-
trousers are full of semen,
No, I've got my mouth full.
and they're really hard to get out.
I may or may not make a lot of money off and with semen.
Off with and by semen. Cooking with semen.
All right, so GP,
Yes.
what would you say would be a hazard of your job? Of some sort.
It's definitely not drowning in semen.
There's no way he'd drown.
It's weird that he didn't see the video we just posted in the other chat, but anyway.
Yeah.
Well, drowning would be an issue in my job.
Okay.
I see.
That's an occupational hazard.
I see.
You could.
I mean, I know the feeling.
Yeah.
All this semen.
All the semen. Yeah. Kyle. Does your job involve handling weapons? Do you fire your gun?
Spyfall, the innuendo edition.
Typically not, but you never know.
Okay.
Now Kyle gets to ask
So-
me a question
yeah.
because I'm the last one.
Yeah. All right, Jordan. How would you say the workspace?
For my job in particular, I'd say a tad bit cramped.
Like in the butt region?
Potentially, but as a job
Cramped
as a
in the
whole,
butt.
I would say the location, the setting is cramped.
In the butt.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yep.
Yeah, in the hole.
Okay, what do we keep going?
So, I mean, it's a demo round, so do you guys want to keep going, or do you want to just
So you-
have it be done with one straight round?
You are on the space station then, weren't you, Jordan?
I was gonna say I'm thinking either Jesse or GP is the spy,
Okay.
but if GP just said space, then he might be the spy.
So what
So-
what should be happening now?
What should
Yeah.
be happening
So
now?
here's where people, and if we don't want to do another round, try and determine who they think the spy is.
Right.
By just the answers we're given.
Yes.
Yep.
If you play more than one round, you start getting more specific answers.
Okay, let's go round again.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, well, it was a demo round, so I don't know if you guys wanted to just rush it.
Yeah. We can do one more round.
All right. GP, what type of clothing would you say that you wear to work?
It's kind of formal clothing. Navy clothing, I guess.
Okay.
Yeah.
As in the color.
Yeah,
No,
he wears
as-
navy
as-
color clothing.
Yeah, navy
He
blue.
wears blue.
Navy blue suits. A onesie. Navy blue onesie. Scott.
Yes.
What would you say is a tool of your trade?
It's a voltmeter. Is that what they're called?
Well, yes.
One of them.
A voltmeter.
A voltometer?
A volt meter.
Yeah, voltometer.
Voltage.
Yes.
Voltage measuring device.
Yes,
Okay.
that's the one. Jesse,
Yes, sir.
do you receive
Have
many
the
deposits?
time to listen to me whine.
What was the question?
Do you receive many deposits?
Of semen.
Actually, I would say in my line of work, I do more of the depositing than the receiving.
Interesting.
Yeah, interesting.
Who hasn't been asked this round? Jordan.
Okay.
But Jordan has already asked this round, so he had to ask.
Yeah.
So
Valid
Kyle.
point.
All right, no, that's fine. Kyle.
Yeah.
Kyle. What is your favorite meal while working? Like, what just keeps you going during the long hours?
Heroin.
I'd probably have to say, like nice greasy breakfast sandwich. The bacon, eggs, but really greasy.
Okay.
Jordan, what would you say the atmosphere is like? Like or I guess yeah, I'll go with atmosphere.
I guess mine's going to be also a little bit more compressed than everybody else, or at least than most people's. It's going to be I'm going to be a bit lower in the atmosphere than everyone else, I guess. If that makes sense.
So he's definitely on the
Yeah,
space station.
makes sense.
Okay, now what?
Well, now we can try and vote who we believe the spy is.
And how do we do that?
Well, everybody kind of determines who they think the spy is, and then all at once are going to vote.
Should we grab our pegs?
Well, we can do that. Sure, we can use a peg to vote.
Why do you take the red one, Scott? Take the white one. You
white man.
Racist.
Fuck.
You racist.
You
All right.
colorblind fuck.
So now, based off of what we've heard, I guess we can all place our peg where we on who we believe is the spy.
Yeah.
What the shit? Okay. And
Okay.
now?
GP, are you the spy?
No, I'm a submarine navigator.
Wow.
Well, I don't see you around here.
Wow. Yeah, neither do I.
And I definitely don't see you guys.
Oh.
I had it right, guys.
He totally did. So I could tell it was the submarine whenever you were talking. So that's why I was like, it's cramped. I was like, I'm in a freaking submarine. I was like, because I was like, atmospheric. I was like, well, there's a lot of pressure. I'm in a sub, so.
I didn't realize we'd all be doing the same job.
Yeah.
Did you guys all have the same job?
No, we didn't.
No,
the same
job.
I didn't realize we'd all be in the
same
same
time.
place.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
I see.
So it's the same. That's why I said it's the same location, different jobs.
Yeah, I didn't hear that bit.
Oh, yeah, that was the question Jesse asked.
Yeah.
I never listened.
Scott never listened. Yeah, no one ever listened to me, so it's fair.
Okay.
So you guys
This
think
is fun.
Yeah, I like it. Do you guys think you get it now?
Now it makes sense to, ask questions, because if I know everybody else is on a submarine.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was why we
That
kept
makes a bit
saying
more
the space station. I was like, I'm almost positive he's on the submarine. What's he talking about?
Right? Yeah, no, that's what confused me.
Because in my mind, I was like, okay, I've got this. I know exactly where they are. Then he said space station. I was like, I think GP just messed up, but now I'm even more confused.
Yeah. I didn't think it was Jordan because he nailed the question I asked him about being in a cramped environment.
Yeah, same here.
Yeah, I was able to fully confirm it was the submarine whenever you guys mentioned the naval uniforms.
Oh, so I guess GP tipped you off.
Yeah, because it was between that and cruise liner, with the the oceanic liner with the seaman joke.
We're white.
So when you identify the location, what happens? Do you just say, I know where you guys are?
Oh, I think we flipped the submarine over.